It's you.
What the hell is this all about? Oh, I get it. He's one of those kind of guys, huh?
What are you talking about? You mean Gren? He's not like anyone else.
Grin again.
So we thought it was just kinky sex at first, but... Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today I want to watch Cowboy Bebop, Season 1, Episode 13, entitled Jupiter Jazz Part 2. Now, it's quite possible I might try to tack this on to the end of Part 1 and make a Part 1, Part 2 Jupiter Jazz Festival video. But if I don't, then this is the intro to that. Now, Jupiter Jazz Part 1 was amazing, and I barely reacted to it because it's slow and plotting and absorbing, and I'm just like kind of enraptured watching it. So I think my reaction might be rather dull, but I'm kind of also suspecting that the second part might pick up in action a little bit more because a lot of crap happened at the end. Spike got shot. Looks like he was dying or dead. Of course, he can't die. But he did get shot, and Venom's cohort wandered off, assuming he was dead or dying. And also, shoot, I forgot her name already, but Faye was with the bad guy that was making a deal with Venom, and kind of saw that he was not necessarily a male. We don't really know what he was, what they were, because they didn't really say. I think they said, I'm both. Whatever that means. They had boobs. Alright, let's get going. Like, subscribe, comment. If you like full reactions, check out the link to my Patreon down below. And it's gonna land on Spike. Yep.
I was in the same squadron as Vicious on Titan.
Ah, backstory.
You said that you didn't need comrades, but I'm attracted to that word, to the point of tears. You see, that's what we were at Titan. We were all comrades.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
What's that song? Julia. Nice melody. You mind if I play that tune on my sax when I get back home?
Jesus, Venom.
When I came home from the war, they put me in prison. They thought I was a spy. I heard it was Vicious that testified against me. I started to go crazy. So they gave me some new drug they were testing on prisoners. It was highly addictive. And the side effects, well, my hormones went out of balance. And this is what happened. Since I came here, there's been one other person who knew about Vicious. You're only the second one. And the second one I've told about this.
Why are you going to see Vicious? Didn't you say he framed you?
I want to find out if he did.
He'll murder you.
Death does not frighten me.
You're lying.
Either way, I don't have long to live.
Why did you bring me here?
Maybe I wanted to be with someone. I don't know.
You just help someone selfishly and you take them home. And then you go off to die.
He's also wanted.
Oh, yeah. It's been 6 months since I saw a woman in the flesh. And 2 years since I saw a girl that good looking.
Man, I sure wouldn't want to live around here.
She's over there talking to Gren.
Gren.
Julia used to sit in that same seat.
Julia?
About 2 years ago, she wandered in out of the blue. A month later, she disappeared.
Yeah? What kind of girl was she?
She was a real woman.
A real woman, huh?
I'm the only one who can keep you alive.
Here we are.
Only one who can kill you. I'm just watching a dream that I'd never wake up from.
It's like I'm watching a dream.
Be careful when you're with that woman.
Women are all liars. You should know that.
Oh, that's right.
I'm getting out of it. All of it. When I do, will you come with me?
Are you going to betray me?
No, please. They're gonna kill you. Your eyes are different colors.
My left eye sees the past.
What about your right eye?
God, so trippy, man. Who's the geniuses that wrote these episodes?
I'm not dead. How about that?
How about that? Spike. Can't get up. Ah, there we go. I'll have one myself.
Thanks a bunch, pal.
Oh, that's where the feather came from at the beginning.
Tranquilizer guns, they're mocking me.
Oh, that's what it... It tranquilized him? That's interesting. He didn't want to kill him. Maybe that Nils dude didn't want to kill him.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a blue building. It's called the Orlando Apartments. Do you know where it is?
I don't know nothing. Ask somebody else.
Hey, come on.
Forget it. I don't want anything to do with foreigners ever again.
Uh,
I'm gonna go find an honest job somewhere.
What's up with him?
So you gonna find Julia? Who's he looking for? Faye? Oh yeah, he's looking for Faye because Faye ran out with their safe of money. Forgot about that.
Hey, wake up.
It's you.
What the hell is this all about? Oh, I get it. He's one of those kind of guys, huh?
What are you talking about? You mean Gren? He's not like anyone else.
Grin again.
So he thought it was just kinky sex at first, but...
Great, he's using an ancient code.
Julia was here, right in this town.
I got a lead.
Catch him yourself.
This guy's from the group you're after, codenamed Julia.
His name's Grin. Escaped from a military prison.
He has a very hefty bounty on his head. If you catch him, I'll...
Let you back on.
He'll let him back on. Please.
Come to the roof of the building that's closest to the sky.
I'll send a woman over.
Up to you. Although, I was looking forward to seeing you.
You messed up the Bebop, but left the other ships intact. Was that like a hint for us to come and find you?
You're joking, right?
Were you just testing us or what?
Why'd you come after me?
I want my money back.
Yeah.
It only had 20,000 in it, you know.
Is that right?
So, who is this Julia?
I don't know. You got some kind of hold on Spike. That's all I can tell
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. We need to find out more.
Where's my souvenir? Is it here? Is it here yet?
Ed, I forgot about Ed. Ed hasn't really made much of an appearance this one. Thank God. Rambunctious wacko. So he's Grin, but he's like, I'll send a woman, and then he's pretending to be that woman. Because he has boobs.
It's reading X+. It's real.
Give it to her.
This is the Titan Opal you requested.
Tell Gren that I send my regards.
You saved me from that scorpion, and yet you lied and sold me down the river.
What happened? Gren just blow him up? No.
It's you.
It's been a long time.
What do you want?
When you gave me that music box, you didn't think I'd ever break it open and look inside. Why would I?
So you found the solar transmitter.
Julia found it. The moment she heard it was a gift from you, she told me to open it up and look.
What about it?
Are you trying to kill me again? Is that it? We fought that bloody war together. We were comrades. I looked up to you. I believed in you.
There is nothing to believe in. There's no need to believe.
Vicious, look out!
Gonna take the bullet.
There is nothing in this world to believe in.
Vicious! Lynn died protecting you. His soul is lost.
He wasn't protecting me, don't you get it? He was protecting the Order.
Three-way battle.
You're in the way.
This is like that episode. It's so with these flashbacks. Was he sabotaged? His wing blew off.
Come on. Hey! Grin, tell me where Julia is. I've got to find her.
Julia's gone. How did you know?
What happened? I need to know.
Oh shit.
Can you lift me up there onto the ship again? I want to go to Titan.
You can't make it there in this condition. It would take too long.
I'm not gonna make it anyway. Dying on my way there would be a good way to go. You're the one, aren't you? You're Spike. Julia was always talking about you. Your eyes are different colors. I remember her saying that.
Where was she?
Right on the corner bar stool. She'd ask me to play the same song every time she came in. Strange, lilting tune. And then she would smile. Oh, what a smile. So sad. So beautiful.
Come on, tell him something. That's what we're left not knowing anything more about what happened to Julia. She's gone. That's all we know. She dead? She leave? Go back to Bebop? I'm not gonna say how amazing the music is in this show for the millionth time.
Nothing.
Hurry up and get inside. We're taking off.
Julia.
What'd you say?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking about someone.
Where'd you guys go, anyway?
Someplace very good.
How come Edward got left out?
Too wacky.
Oh, Ed. Anything but blue.
Oh, yeah.
A star just fell from the sky.
That is not an ordinary star, my son. That star is the tear of a warrior.
What warrior is it?
A lost soul who has finished his battle somewhere on this planet.
Oh.
A pitiful soul who could not find his way to the lofty realm where the Great Spirit awaits us all.
Man alive. Those two episodes, I might cram them into one. But man, that was really cool. Really makes me want to go back. Maybe I'll go back and watch that one original Venom episode, because I think it'll kind of jog my memory a little bit about this Julia character. I can't quite remember. I remember he was like shot or something and she kind of saved him. But I can't remember what happened to her in the end. Like, apparently they parted ways and not under the best of circumstances or something. But that was really wild. Man, sad, super heavy. Dialogue was amazing. That could have been, I don't know. It just really brings this animation thing to like a whole new level. It's so cinematographical, you know? Like, it's all drawings and shit, you know? It's animation. But they go out of their way to, you know, I don't know, have like something in the background out of focus and then change the focus, you know. Like they've done that kind of thing a lot, and there's no need if this is out of focus, it's because it's drawn that way, I think, basically, right? So you're drawing in the cinematography like effects in a way, as opposed to, it's just so trippy, man. And then the dialogue and just sort of the weighty, sort of slow plotting pace of these 20-minute, you know, parts. Like they're real short, but the pacing of these is both super plotting and super slow, and it seems like a lot happens. It seems like a fucking movie. That was just a 40-minute worth of. So I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know if we'll get any more backstory, or I don't know if any of this is gonna resolve. Maybe the end of the season we'll get Julia back. Or maybe who knows how this is gonna go. You know, it's very episodic, but they have these hit. I mean, this obviously what we just watched is a continuation of longer narrative of backstory of Spike, and we don't really know. I mean, you know what else they did? That scene of him being in the hospital and them, or like being like surrounded by doctors on like some kind of a hospital, you know, OBGYN table or something like that, you know? Like, that's, as far as I know, unless I'm just oblivious and missing something, that none of that's explained at all, which means it's going to be at some point, I would imagine. Like, they really haven't told us the full story here of this, you know, and maybe they'll kind of save it to the end, or maybe we'll get a couple more dribs and drabs of it in the future, but I feel like now we'll probably go through some episodic episodes. I mean, that's 13, so there's 26 episodes. They put that Venom shit early on. What was that? Probably episode 4. That the original very opening scene is him dropping that rose into the water. That's like in the very first thing. So, I mean, that's the story that they're trying to tell through this whole 26 episodes, you know, and they're only giving it to us here and there. And so we don't really know it. I get a feeling like when this is over, it's going to really feel like a greater, not greater than it is, because I think it's fairly great. But I get a feeling like when you've seen this whole thing, you're going to be kind of like, oh shit. You're going to have a feeling of like, I know, now I kind of know the whole story. Because I don't know, but I don't think this was like, and now we want to do a season 2. Oh, sorry, you're canceled and got left on this crazy, crappy cliffhanger or something on season 1 that never got fulfilled. I don't know. I don't get that feeling. I've never heard anything like that from anyone. No one's told me shit really about it, which is for the best. But I don't get that feeling. I get the feeling that this is just this one thing that they did. Gren was a cool character. The explanation of his sort of transsexualism was kind of funny. I guess he wasn't really transsexual. He's just when he's in prison, they gave him some kind of medication shit, and he said it just messed with his hormones, so it gave him giant, luscious boobs. It's wild though, that animation, because his face really looked masculine, and then they gave him this like really masculine kind of face with this sort of feminine I mean, it's hard to tell with this animation, but like sort of feminine, beautiful hair, and then this beautiful body, and then this kind of masculine face, and this sort of masculine voice. So I don't know, whatever, that was weird. But then, I mean, this just thrown in there, I think, just to kind of add to the sort of circus-like nature of this futuristic, like, dystopian kind of world everyone lives in now, you know. Man, that was so good. That was so good. I can't almost like want to enjoy editing it. I don't know if I'll enjoy editing it because it might be hard to edit because it's so just the way it is. It's weird to edit these. And I've never watched any anime before, ever. I never thought I would really. I don't know, just like this channel has kind of like made me drop all my prejudices against anything, because I would always kind of lilt through life on these shows and stuff with prejudices all the time, But now I kind of look for like, well, what's a show I've been really prejudiced against watching for, some superficial reason? I should watch that. All I gotta say is this show's stellar, and the music, I mean, it just goes without saying. It's just too stupid sounding to even talk about how good the music is in this show. It's just so unbelievable. It just lends. It makes the show. I mean, if it wasn't, the show's so fucking good, but if it wasn't for this weird jazzy shit that they do all the time, that just lends this wild sort of fucking atmosphere to the whole thing. It's so perfect. One of these days, we're gonna have to look up like who the geniuses were behind this show and like what else have they done and where did they come from and who really thought of this and started it and wrote it all, and because it's just mind-blowing. I think, I could be wrong, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is like one of the first anime shows to kind of really come over to the US. I never even remember it being on television here, but maybe it was, I think it was maybe mid to late 90s. It would have been right after I moved to San Francisco. I wasn't watching shit like this. I mean, I wouldn't have watched shit like this. I also didn't really have cable or anything, so I don't know if it was on. Who knows? What would it have aired on? I mean, I can look all this up, but I don't even know really what it would have aired on. But, alright, I'm going to stop talking, so. Man, thanks for joining me, though, on that. That was incredible. I love those episodes. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and like, subscribe, comment, and if you like full reactions, you can check the, click my link to my Patreon down below, and I'll be happy to see you guys over there, chat up some more stuff about these shows. Alright, thanks everybody, bye.